told my boys, it ain't no put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. Life scored the game, diamonds on the dance. I can hear the music playing with the band. Crowd going wild, dived in the fan. I'm locking in on a mission, I'm telling my vision. You know you should get like me. I got no shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's bad, she gave me a show. You know how I play, I get you a set like Frank. You can teach money to fly, I turn it up hot. I catch you to go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm to the lights, I'm shining so bright. Fighting and killing my face. You see me working, I'm getting it planned. Make sure every beat is great. I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game.
Today on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
From the 25 on second down. Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Burrow to angle first.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it.
6 yards left on second down.
Now it's Burrow.
Finding room at midfield. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Look at the spin.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
I tried to do that.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. He will push his way forward to about the 3-yard line. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. He's going to get it again. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jerick McKinnon. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
See what he's actually.
The line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 18 carries, 80 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
Here we go. 6-0 our score after 1. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a 2nd straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass down.
Bro, I saw that nigga on right there. He would have caught that. Kelsey was gone. I should do it to Kelsey because it was out there.
Free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. If you imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you.
Closer
to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it is incomplete.
I tried to get nigga a catch. He couldn't even catch it. There it is.
Break that one up. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
This is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. A graduate of the Naval Academy. And back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
2nd and goal from the 1.
He'll try again.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon with touchdown number 20 on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their 2nd touchdown in this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer.
They missed it here. They're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
And CD is
and the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the
I want penalty.
to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's
that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Nixon.
Motherfucker,
he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go. Now it's Burrow. Now he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They go play action with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And that will line up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Chiefs will use the first of
they got ball first, right?
As they stop it here with just under 4 ticks to go in this
just in
first
case.
half. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
They're going to listen at me.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes rolling to his right. Open man here, it's the tight end Kelsey. And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Say hi.
Final shot before the half for Mahomes.
Touchdown.
Takes this into the end zone.
I'm like, say hi, nigga.
Patrick Mahomes, as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead on the final play of the half. And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We start in the AFC West. This no longer an all-California battle, but it's still a good one. The LA Chargers taking on Las Vegas. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in the second quarter. Justin Herbert, 4 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Mahomes' throw caught by Gray.
You want to keep doing this? No, I don't want to keep doing this.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here.
They kept putting me in there.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And this one is in.
I threw it straight to him, bro. I swear to God, then it was right in his hands and he didn't catch it.
The Bengals will get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Thank you.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. KC's offense ready to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Flush to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the cross.
My man went the wrong route.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. In the backfield, standing alone on 2nd and goal is McKinnon. They'll give it to him again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble.
They could keep running.
A touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way. Our coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. And as As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We got
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll set up the screen here to mix him.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase, and he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. That is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Fuck no.
T. Higgins from 17 yards out.
And the Bengals get a bit.
Fuck no, he got hit. That bitch.
Closer.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes on the run. He'll let this go deep right
I clicked the wrong button.
A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Shit.
I clicked the wrong button. Trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly it's some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down
stop playing around.
inside the 15.
I gotta stop playing around and stuff. I gotta go.
48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch. Oh,
The man is Higgins,
shit.
and he's got it.
That's how I get for playing.
Cincinnati. A great play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I gotta do a true heart.
Good, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Ooh.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jerick McKinnon, 40 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And Burrow going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
I saw that shit.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Burrow looking to pass. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
To the air again, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this.
Take a field goal. What the fuck is y'all doing?
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they.
And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs are likely going to win the football game. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Oh, shit.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Motherfucker, I don't guard
stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back.
Sometimes
the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Nah, guys, though.
3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get into his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Hey, second, y'all can't do shit. Y'all can't come up in here, right, second.
And they turn it over. Now Burrow on 1st down.
5 seconds, bitch. Just
with 5 seconds to go.
Kick it here, though. Gonna be down that much.
To 2nd and 10 from the 25. A final shot now for Burrow. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So it's a win for the Chiefs here. And no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground. And that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for Kansas City, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another...